Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Msherman with Ronnieval Real Estate. I'm here today at an excellent vantage point to get an idea of the growth that has taken place at Cerritos since 2005. If you take a look at all of this construction, everything that you see here has all popped up since 2005. Now, why has it all happened since 2005? Why was there not development in the area earlier? Well, the short answer to the question is that it was not possible for anybody to purchase property in Cerritos prior to February of 2005. Why is that? That is because all of the land that you see behind me was communally owned by the ejido of Pescadero. The ejido of Pescadero are the original residents of the town, and they held title communally to this parcel in particular. Was approximately 1,000 hectares, so 2,000 acres roughly of land. And they initiated a process around 1995 to subdivide and privatize this communally held piece of land. That took approximately 10 years, and it came to completion in 2005. And at that time, title to approximately 2,000 lots was established, and those titles were then awarded to the ejidatarians individually. So each member of the ejido were awarded approximately 15 titles. And as I keep referencing, February of 2005, that is when the titles on paper were actually delivered to the ejidatarians. So prior to February of 2005, it was not possible for anybody to legally take ownership to any of this land. Now, what was going on prior to February of 2005 is that there were a lot of very savvy individuals in the area who were aware of what was going on, and many of them were making pre-title deals with these individual ejidatarians because there was a period of multiple years prior to the titles being delivered where these individuals all knew which lots they were going to receive title to. So there were savvy individuals in the area who were taking the risk of entering into an agreement to purchase a property when the ejidatarian received the title. So 2005, the titles actually came out. Properties began to trade on speculation that this would be the new Cabo very, very quickly. I arrived on the scene in 2007, and that was sort of the tail end of the initial boom at Cerritos, because this market has always mirrored the market in the USA. And if you remember, we had the recession of 2008, the economic downturn, which really put the brakes on the growth of this area pretty hard. Between 2008 and 2015, things got really, really quiet. People put their Cerritos dreams, if you will, on hold, pending a bounce back of the economy, basically. And so you fast forward to 2015, and that's kind of when the growth started, the ball started to roll again. 2016, 2017, 2018, each year was better than the previous year. The area was really starting to take off. And then what happened in 2019, obviously we had COVID. There was a lot of uncertainty as to what effect it would have. It did put the brakes on the market for about 3 months before we jumped right into the most active 3 years that this area has ever seen. And a lot of what you're looking at right now is all stuff that popped up during the last 5 years, 2019 to present. If there had been title to this area 50 years ago, the area would look a lot different than it does. It was not possible for anybody to own prior to 2005. We had a recession during that time frame, and as a result, the development in this area is just in its infancy. It's really just beginning. There will be at least another 20 or 30 years of growth. So that's just a brief history lesson on the area and the history of the titles specifically here in Cerritos.